So apparently, I haven't paid too much attention to the footnotes in my Bible in Isaiah, because there's a lot of explanation text that, and interpretations that they gave. I need to reread Isaiah, apparently. I mean, I read it once on my mission, and it went wow over my head because Isaiah is just so hard to understand. And a lot of times I was just reading it when I was, trying to fill some time and not really taking some time to digest it. But I'm in Isaiah chapter 21, which I was led to by a footnote from 2nd Nephi chapter 23, because I'm trying to understand more about this. I don't know the historical context of who the Medes are that are mentioned in chapter 17 or verse 17. So I was like, who are they? Well, it gave me a reference to Isaiah. He just mentioned the Medes, but I was looking at some of the explanation text, and verse 3 he says, "Therefore are my loins filled with pangs. Pangs have taken hold upon me, as the pangs of a woman that travaileth. I was bowed down at the hearing of it. I was dismayed at the seeing of it." And the explanation says, Isaiah was astonished at the cataclysmic scene he saw in vision, even though an enemy was the nation destroyed. I was like, whoa. I mean, talk about compassion. I mean, it was an enemy nation he saw being destroyed, but it was such an atrocious destruction of the land that he couldn't help but feel sorry for them and feel so sick to himself because of it, knowing that it would have to come to pass. And I imagine probably Nephi felt something similar when he was shown by the angel, back in 1st Nephi, the vision of his people, and he saw their generations, and he saw wars and rumors of wars and the eventual destruction of his people. I imagine he also probably felt very bad and even sick, as Isaiah said he felt about the destruction of his people. Later in 2nd Nephi, I haven't gotten there yet, but he mentions that he wets his pillow by night. He cries himself to sleep many times in anguish of soul for his people because he wants so bad for them to be righteous. And he worries so much about them. And that's how we should be for our families and our friends. Try to have so much love and compassion for them that, sometimes we cry because we know that our efforts aren't getting where we need to go and doing what we need to do for them. And maybe because, our efforts, though we've tried hard, have been in vain. And we should do the same thing for our enemies, especially, as Isaiah teaches, because he felt so terrible for, this land that he saw get destroyed. Which was his enemy. As previously stated, as I was talking about 2 Nephi 23 / Isaiah 13, the Lord is about compassion and charity. And even when he speaks of destruction, he does so underlining it with the compassion and the love that he has for those people.